Hello everybody, welcome and welcome back. I am Cris the Girl. Today we find ourselves in the great outdoors of one of our many backyards, side yards, whatever you want to call it. We're out here on the back patio because, you guys, spooky news waits for nobody. I say this all the time. Halloween decor, it waits for no one, and it surely does not wait for me. Because, lo and behold, but overnight here, apparently, At Home released a ton of Halloween decor online. Now, when I say release, I mean they're doing like a sneak peek sort of thing. So you can't buy any of this stuff, at least as of the time of this recording. However, you can at least look at it and see the prices and get sort of a feel for what the different collections are going to be, what At Home has in store for us this year in 2026. So when I found this out and I did my morning routine here of checking all of the different stores online to see if they just happen to drop Halloween, and then shock and surprise, here's At Home. They dropped a lot of their Halloween. Initially, I was like, you know what? Maybe I just don't make a video on it. Maybe I just do a quick little short or whatever and then just move on with life. It's not like you can buy this stuff anyway. But the more and more I thought about it, the more and more I was like, you know what? This kind of is a big deal. This kind of is a big deal because I am very eager to see what a lot of these lines are gonna look like. I love At Home. At Home is one of my most favorite stores to shop for Halloween decor. It's definitely helpful, and for me, and I'm sure a lot of people out there, very exciting to get a first glimpse, get a first glance here at what Halloween spooky goodies they have for us this year. So I figured let's just talk about it. Let's just sit down, let's talk about it, let's make the video, let's do the thing. We're clocking in, everybody. We're going to work today on a Sunday, and here we are. We're going to talk about it. We're going to geek out over this Halloween decor as we usually do. So thank you for clicking on the video, everyone. I really appreciate it. Hope you enjoy it. Let's get through this thing here. I'm excited. Let's go. So all of that being said, you guys, they released like over 300 items on their website. We are not going to go through all 300 items. That would be crazy pants. We're not doing that. But I figured we could point out some notable things. Again, I don't really want to be here all day. I've got other stuff I gotta be doing here. But I figured I would point out like a couple of things, some different things on here. So let's just get right onto it. First of all, again, as of the time of this recording, if you go onto the At Home website, there is no like pomp and circumstance for this stuff. You have to type in the search bar Halloween, and then it's all going to pop up for you. It's not even listed underneath their holidays yet. Again, as of the time of this recording here. So just keep that in mind. This is definitely not going to be absolutely every single itty bitty little piece of Halloween decor that At Home is releasing this year. This is just a smattering of things. At Home has a ton of Halloween decor, and this is just a little sampling of it. So another thing to keep in mind. All of that being said, I want to point out first of all, this is not a new item because there's already 15 reviews on it. So they must have had this last year, but I swear, sometimes I look at this stuff and it's like with fresh eyes or whatever, because this year I'm like, this is really cute. How did I pass this up from last year? But it's a Happy Haunting Halloween Advent Calendar. It's only $6, and I love that it has the blocks. It's like a traditional block Halloween Advent Calendar, but it says however many spooky nights until Halloween, and I think that's really, really, really adorable. Now, I already have a block like Advent calendar for Halloween, so I'm not really in the market for this guy, but he is only $6, and I love that it says spooky nights, like really cute. So they're bringing that back this year, so good for them. They're also bringing back their Midnight Shadows Halloween Fangs shaped throw pillow. This guy is $25, and again, I actually do remember seeing this guy from last year. It's a really cool pillow. I think it'd be really neat to someday do like a vampire themed something. Maybe like for Halloween or whatever. Like, I think that'd be really cool. And this pillow would just be, it'd be so perfect for that. So happy to see they're bringing that back because that's a really, really cool pillow. They do have a lot of their typical jack-o'-lantern blow mold guys coming back. I mean, At Home is just, they're kind of known for these guys. So it would be shocking if one year they just didn't bring their classic jack-o'-lanterns back. But I imagine they'll have the whole gang here in all of their various sizes and colors, black, white, orange, etc. And they have huge ones, they have really tiny ones, they have plug-in ones, they have battery-operated ones. Like, they're really, really cool. So always happy to see the classic good old jack-o'-lanterns. Sometimes they're like the first thing that we see at Home, Halloween-wise. So it just makes me so excited. So excited. I am going to purposefully try to look for some new stuff on here, and I can tell what's new because, again, there's no reviews on the new stuff, I'm assuming. For example, and this is kind of what made me realize, like, you know what? We may need to talk about this. We may need to sit down and just simply talk about it because I am super excited for their Western spooky theme that they're doing this year for 2026. I love a good Western theme. Lived in Arizona for a while. I love being out west. It's so cool. And so I'm all about it. My wallet is already like quivering with fear for what's about to happen with this Western theme at Home. So one of the things that they're going to have is this black LED. Well, it just says black LED haunted house, 12 inches. That's all that it says. But it's a tombstone saloon. And this has taken me straight out of Knott's Berry Farm over in California. Like, it is so cute. It's a haunted house, but it's a saloon. It's a spooky saloon. Like, really, I don't know. I think it's adorable. It's $30. Eager to see it in person. It's literally, all of this stuff is the last thing that I need, but I really don't need any more like big, huge haunted house pieces. Like, I'm already finding difficulty putting them in places as it is, but man, is that adorable. Additionally, this isn't new apparently, but they're bringing back their Happy Haunting Seagrass and Metal Pumpkin for $40. So it's pretty expensive. I do recall seeing this guy from last year, and it's so cute. You can take off the little witch hat and then it's just like a basket, so you could store stuff in there, or like in this picture they put candles in there. Like, really, really, really cute. Is this gonna be the year for the basket, the jack-o'-lantern witch basket? It's just adorable. I don't know, guys. We will simply have to see. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of classics in here, a lot of old favorites and stuff, like all of their boneyard section, all of the various animals and skellies and skulls and stuff that they do. Always happy to see that stuff. Here's another Western themed thing, and I swear I won't just hyper focus on that as much as I can, but I do want to point it out. I think we're all like a little bit curious, at least a little bit curious. But this is a wanted sign, brown wanted canvas poster. I'm sure though they will update their titles at some point. But it is a poster that says wanted, dead or alive, Scully the Kid, 10,000 cash reward. Very cute, Scully the Kid. I'm all about it. Just realized that I didn't scoot you off to the side so I could put the pictures up here for you. Sorry about that. Now you can just stare into the black abyss that is the dungeon where we sleep. Anyways, moving on. They are going to have a Halloween Butler animatronic. I want to say he's been around too, but I could be wrong. I could be thinking of something or someone else. He kind of looks Haunted Mansion-esque. Like, I love the green of his suit. It's very Haunted Mansion. He's $60, 3 feet tall. Pretty cool. This is really neat. So I did see a decent amount of like crow and raven decor that they're bringing in. So I'm really happy to see that because At Home usually has like really cool ravens and crows and such. This is the Midnight Shadows Halloween figurine, 10 inches tall, $13. Looks really cool. Just a raven sitting on a tombstone, says R.I.P., rest in pieces. Got some skulls down in there. Very adorable, very spooky. Oh, that already has reviews on it, so that wasn't a new piece. Sorry, but still. They also have this little black crow on a skull decor. $4 for this guy, so he is really tiny, 5.5 inches tall. But it's this cute little crow sitting on top of what kind of looks like an urn to me, maybe. It just says spooky on there. Just a classic Halloween decor piece. This guy is really cool. So again, another Western piece. A metal cow decor. I don't know where they're getting their names from. It's $40 for this guy. It's basically a hanging piece. It looks like it's all made out of metal, but the skull is wearing a cowboy hat. This guy might also be new. I don't recall seeing it from last year. There's no reviews on it, but it's a haunted LED tree house. 20 inches tall, $90, and it's really cute. I love that it is a tree house. There's a bunch of skulls down at the bottom, bunch of creepy looking windows, pumpkins down at the bottom too. Like, it's really cute. I always love the haunted houses that At Home does, and I like that this one is a tree house in particular. They are bringing back their vultures on a stand. $40 for this guy. I mean, they've had the vultures for a little while now. I have one of them, but I'm pretty sure the one that I have that I really wish I had two of, really wish I had two of, I think it's a different design than what they had like last year, because I think I bought it like 2 years ago. Last year was a different design because I was all ready to buy another one, and they don't match. So that's, I'm telling you guys, my biggest thing this year is the fact that I didn't buy two of a lot of these things. But anyway, additionally, they're gonna have this LED black metal witch hat. It's 22 inches tall. That's pretty sizable. $20. And, ooh, it lights up. It lights up purple. It's got a timer setting. Very interesting. I'd be curious to know, like, is the whole thing metal, or is it like some kind of meshy sort of material over it? It's kind of hard to tell, and it doesn't give any details. Yeah, it doesn't give any details. It kind of looks like some kind of meshy sort of material. Next up, they have a brown cowboy boot with spider webs. So it's just this one cowboy boot with a whole spider web detailing. I'm telling you guys, I want to buy these shoes. Like, let me buy these spooky cowboy boots because I will wear them. They are amazing. They are so cool. I don't know, guys. Like, I'm going to be geeking out. I'm going to be geeking out over this line. And I apologize in advance because I know for a fact there's going to be a lot of people who do not give a flying fart about this line. And I'm just very sorry in advance for how much I'm probably going to be obsessing over it. But yeah, it's really cute. Cute. It's $25. Don't remember if I said that or not. I do also see that they're bringing back, I know that they're going to do their Grim Gardens line again this year, and I've seen that they are bringing back a couple of their popular pieces. I'm going to assume popular pieces, otherwise why would you bring them back? But they're going to have the Halloween mushroom guys again for $17. They're so cute. It's one of my favorite pieces of decor that I have. So I'm glad that they're bringing that line back just in general, and I'm glad that they're bringing back some of the same pieces from last year, so it gives, again, more people a chance to buy them. I don't know if they had this last year. I feel like this is something I would have remembered, but who knows? I have a terrible memory. So there's that. LED haunted house porch decor. 3 feet tall. So this guy's going to be sizable. He's going to be sizable. $120 dues. It lights up. It's super cute. Like a classic haunted house, and there's like a bunch of ghosties coming out of the windows. This is adorable, and it's porch decor. You could put this on your porch. Very eager to see this in person. This would be so cute on a front porch or by a fireplace or wherever the crap you want to put it. But man, cute, cute, cute. Another piece that I'm assuming is part of their Western line is this brown horse head statue. 13.5 inches tall, $30. And looks really cool. Just a spooky horse. Half of it is the skull part. The other half looks, has the flesh on it. And I am considering a headless horseman themed mantle this year. It's high up on my list, and this could actually be really cool on that. Like I could see it being almost like a, what's the word? Not decapitated. Although it is decapitated, but that's not the word. Deconstructed. Thank you. Deconstructed headless horseman themed mantle. Again, it would be heavy on the pumpkin patch of it all, on the graveyard of it all, sort of thing. So you could have like nods to the headless horseman. You could have a headless horse on the mantle. Like that could be kind of cool. This is giving me ideas. And it's 13.5 inches tall, so it's relatively big. I have ideas. We're getting ideas. Things are happening here. Now I did notice that At Home has a decent amount of blankets on their sneak peek in here. This one is catching my eye though. The orange trellis ghost throw blanket. It's 50 by 60, $35, and it's really, really cute. It's reversible, and this might be one of the cuter blankets that I have seen out there. I like this guy a lot. It doesn't have any reviews, which makes me think potentially it's new. I feel like if I had seen this before in stores, I probably would have bought it because it is so adorable. Classic, not like vintagey per se, but like kind of old school quilt sort of aesthetic. Like it's adorable. It is really cute. Gonna be keeping my eyes out for this guy for sure. They're bringing back their big raven statues too, which I'm really happy to see. These guys are so cool. They're so cool. $50 for these guys, 16 inches tall. Really awesome. Also, I see that they are bringing back their candlestick holders. So it's a Midnight Shadows candle stand with bat. And I have this guy. We actually just used them on the Summerween mantle. They're so cool. Classic Halloween. To me, I bought them initially because to me they were very Haunted Mansion-esque, very Bat Stanchion-esque in that respect. They're $10 each. Can't remember if I said that, but I love these candle stands. They're perfect. Like they go with basically everything. This may be new as well. This gray tombstone with bat. $4 for him. 5.5 inches tall, so not very tall, but another cute little like decor piece. These were things that I was on the lookout for the longest time in my life when I worked in an office, had a cubicle, all of that stuff. Like this is the sort of thing that I was looking out for, just like little pieces that I could put on my desk or whatever. So really cute, can't go wrong. Bat on a tombstone. Actually, it seems like they have quite a few pieces that are along those lines. Like I'm seeing one with a cat. So I don't know, there's a few that are sort of along those lines. But what I really wanted to say here is that they are, of course, bringing back their Groundbreaker skeleton. So $250 for him. Classic Groundbreaker, same guy that they've had for a little while now, and it's awesome. And some year, one of these days, we're gonna get this guy for sure. Even though we already have a Groundbreaker, but the one that we have is from Lowe's, and it's really, really cool, but it's not the same. It's not the same as that one, so someday. Now, this creepy guy here, I do not believe they had in their Grim Gardens section last year, but it's this LED mushroom with creepy eyes, and wow, is he creepy. Really quite unsettling of a little mushroom here. Like, to the point where I don't even know if I want it in my home, because this thing would just haunt my nightmares. Like, it is seriously really kind of terrifying to me. The eyes, the teeth, like, everything about it is just like evil. It's just evil. $30 for him, and he's pretty tall too. 9.8 inches is nothing to sniff at. So they added a creepy mushroom to their Grim Gardens collection. Good for them. They are bringing back their cute mushrooms, though. I like these guys a lot. This is the big one. He's $50, but I believe they have a smaller one of him, too. And they also have this mushroom porch decor. He's 28 inches tall, so pretty darn big. Meant for the porch, apparently. And $70 for these mushrooms. Classic, cute, adorable, but also spooky. It's got a skull down there. Love a good mushroom, pretty much anything, unless it's got really creepy eyes and teeth, apparently. Few more past favorites here. The Midnight Shadows LED 3-headed wolf statue is coming back. They had this one last year. It's amazing. It is so cool. This close, you guys. This close to buying the thing, but it is $150 dues. So I don't know, guys, but it is so cool. I think one of the neatest Halloween pieces out there, in my opinion. So they're bringing him back. They're also bringing back, of course, their crow lampposts. $130 for these, and they're amazing, you guys. Like, they are so cool. This is another one that has just perpetually been on my list. It's just $130 is a lot, and I feel like you have to have two. Me personally, again, like, this has kind of just been my thing lately, where I'm like, do I need two of these? And if I do, just don't buy it, period. That's a me thing. If you just get one, like, you could just set it by your door and you'd be totally fine. Or set it by your mantle, or set it by wherever you want, really. You don't need to. But I feel like I would want to. Like, I feel like I would need to, and I would regret not getting to. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. Maybe I just buy one this year. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I don't buy them at all. I don't know. But they seem to keep bringing them back, thankfully. So if this isn't the year, then this isn't the year, and we'll just hope maybe for next year. Another one that is on my list is the Midnight Shadows Black Skeleton Floor Lamp. This guy is $150. It's quite a lot of money. It's honestly more money than I remember it being. And perhaps that is why I just simply haven't bought it yet. But it's really cool. And this is the thing. This is the thing, you guys. I actually need lamps. Like, I am jonesing for lamps over here. I want lamps down here in the dungeon, in the basement, because we have only fluorescent lighting down here, and, you know, that's not great. I'd rather have lamps. So I really want to invest in more lamps. And obviously, if they're spooky ones, that's even better. And this guy was definitely on my mind for one of the lamps that I kind of wanted to invest in. I could have sworn it was like $75 though. $150 at home. You're killing me. I think another thing that kind of has stopped me in the past over this lamp is I'm also sort of like, I feel like you could DIY this. It wouldn't be the easiest thing in the world. However, it is just like the body of a skeleton. So I feel like if you got one of the cheaper posable skeletons out there, like I want to say Home Depot typically has the cheaper ones for like $30. You could get that guy, cut off the limbs and the head, or keep them on or whatever, and then just buy like a $20 lamp or whatever, stick it in the inside, and you're done. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is another project where it's like I could kind of see the vision of how you could make this by yourself, and maybe even potentially do it for under $150. So I don't know, guys, we may actually be doing some DIY this year. I have said this every single year, I swear to God, since the conception of this channel. I have said we're doing DIY, we're doing DIY, we're doing DIY, and we never do it. This is probably gonna be the year. okay? I no longer have a 9-to-5 job. This is now the job. And I always said, like, I had a laundry list of things that I wanted to achieve once I didn't have a 9-to-5 job. One of them was do more short form content. We're working on it. The other one was do more DIY stuff. So we may be seriously doing that, and we may actually be doing it sooner rather than later. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Regardless, they have the lamp. This one may also be new. There's no reviews on it. Gray resin gargoyle, 9.8 inches tall. It's a little bit bigger than maybe I would have guessed, but it's just like a classic looking gargoyle guy. They always do some really cool gargoyles at home, which I appreciate because gargoyles are definitely spooky, gothic, and we don't really see a lot of gargoyles anywhere else. So I like this guy. Did I mention he's $17? It'd be really cool to get 2 of them and like have them be like food dogs, like food gargoyles or whatever. So I don't know. I might be keeping an eye on the gargoyles. I wouldn't mind investing. Another one I wanted to point out, the embroidered celestial green velvet throw pillow for $25. This thing is beautiful. It looks really pretty online. Like the emerald green color is just, it's so gorgeous. Usually At Home has like a witchy line every single year. One year it focused more like on purples, I think, and another year it kind of focused more on like purples and blues. Another year I think it was like more reds. So I don't know, we'll see what happens this year, but it'd be really cool if they focused on green, like emerald green, Slytherin colors, like that would be awesome. They're also bringing back their Midnight Shadows haunted female bust, the veiled lady. $70 for her. She's beautiful. She's one of my favorite pieces that I have. I'm glad that they're bringing her back. Oh, they're also bringing back their Spellbound Sitting Cat for $40. This is just another like kind of big sort of life-sized piece that they do, kind of like their ravens, but they have a cat. This last year was the first year that they did it, and they're bringing it back, which I'm really, really glad to see. I think it looks a little bit different in the face based on the picture, but I'm happy to see it. Really cool piece. I'm very glad that I invested in one last year. Additionally, they're gonna bring back their this just ended up being a video where I just show like all my favorites and all the things that are like on my list and stuff. Sorry guys. If I'm, sorry if I missed some of your favorites. And there's over 300 pieces on their website right now. We're not going to get to them all. But anyways, they are bringing back their set of 2 iron fences. I remember these from last year. These are really neat. They are really neat. They're very Tim Burton-esque. I love that they're not like straight and perfect. Like they're kind of like off. But you get 2 of them and it's $50. Honestly, not bad, especially because they are indeed made out of metal. So they're really cool. I remember them being very heavy. This would be so good for our little outdoor thing that we do on the lawn, like a little garden sort of thing. Like this would be so perfect for it. So is this the year, you guys? I don't know. There's a lot on my list. And speaking of that, they have a different throw blanket. Wow, we're in trouble, you guys. We're in trouble. $35, and it's like the same thing where it's reversible. Oh no, guys, these are really cool. Very, 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 very eager to see this in person and to feel it more than anything and like get the quality. If you're new here, welcome. Very, very happy to have you. Appreciate you being here. We will be out and about in the stores, and actually sooner rather than later. By the time this comes out, it's June, so it's time. Again, I don't have a 9-to-5 job anymore. This is the job, and as far as I'm concerned, once June hits, it's spooky season. We're here. We have arrived. We're going to be hitting the stores very, very, very hard. We will be going to At Home, obviously. I'm going to show you all of the stuff that I possibly can. And we pick up things. I talk about it. I share with you like what it feels like, what it's made out of as best as I can, the quality of the pieces. Not sponsored by any of these stores, so I'm perfectly honest with you on my opinions and feelings about it and this and that. So just stay tuned for all of that. It is coming. We do more than online shopping here. But anyways, I'm eager to see what these guys feel like, the material of it all. How nice is it? It's $35, so I'm expecting it to be very nice. I don't know, guys. Like, which one is better? Which one is better? This one has crows, skulls, moons, spiders, pumpkins, spider webs. Like, it has all of the spooky, amazing stuff. And again, it's reversible. Like, I kind of feel like I have to have both. And yet, blankets are literally the last thing on the planet that I need. And yet, here we are. We will have to simply see. But that's really cool. I'm happy that they're doing like what seems like very, very nice blankies over here at Home. I'm here for it. And that whole diatribe aside, I guess I'll just point this guy out too because it's kind of notable. The statue, they are also bringing back $130. This unlocked a memory for me because last year, I don't know if they're doing it this year. They haven't said anything about it. But last year, At Home had like kind of a halfway to Halloween sneak peek sort of thing in stores, and they brought some of their classics in stores. So you could get like the Groundbreaker and the Crow Lanterns and this guy, the dragon statue. I forgot that was the other thing that they had for this halfway to Halloween thing. That was in May last year. So if they were gonna do it, we passed that time already at Home, but you never know. We're gonna be checking on At Home. It's gonna be a store that we're gonna be checking on all the time going forward. But anyways, they're bringing back the dragon statue. Happy to see it. Love the fantasy, spooky stuff, etc. So, that being said, you guys, I'll shut the laptop here because we're basically done. Oh, it's Bella. Hi, Bella. You're here. Bella's here. You need a potty? Do you want to go potty? Wild Bella. She's been spotted and she's going to go to the bathroom. Yep, there she goes. Okay, guys. Like I said, over 300 items that At Home just decided to release overnight. We obviously didn't go through them all. Clearly, we'd be here for a million years, so go on to their website, guys. Check it out for yourself. Obviously, they got a lot of really cool stuff on there. It seems like mostly a lot of repeats, a lot of, the classic stuff. Again, the jack-o'-lanterns, the boneyard stuff, etc., which I'm happy to see. I'm just simply happy to see it online, whatever they want to give us. I'm here for it because it just means we're one step closer, guys. We're one step closer to seeing it all in the stores, and I'm telling you, I feel like I say this every single time we talk about various stores, but I get the most excited about At Home. I get the most excited about Cracker Barrel. I get the most excited about Pottery Barn, whatever. Like, it all makes me really, really excited. So I'm looking forward to it. At Home is typically one of the first stores out there to put out their Halloween stuff. So again, we will be checking in on them very, very regularly, as well as the other stores. Cracker Barrel, too, we will be checking in on very, very soon because I think it's going to be soon. I think it's going to be really, really soon for Cracker Barrel, too. We are here in Tennessee. We're in Cracker Barrel country. The headquarters of Cracker Barrel are like a couple hours away, so we usually see their Halloween stuff in stores like the first. Like, we're usually one of the first in the country, from what I can tell. Anyways, we're going to be checking on Cracker Barrel very soon. At Home, Michael's, I don't know, it's just Home Goods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, all of that stuff, all of those places, we will be checking in on them very, very soon here. So the hunt is on as far as I'm concerned. It's June. It's here. We'll be looking for Halloween. We'll also be looking for Summerween because I think that Summerween, we're finally going to start seeing that stuff stuff in the stores as well. And I'm excited, guys. I'm very excited. I hope you guys are too. And thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit here, geeking out over the at-home Halloween online release. Let me know what you're excited for. Are you excited for the lines? Do you not feel so excited about the lines? Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had a good time. Again, I'll be trying to stay up to date on the spooky news as much as I can. If you want to follow me on my other social media accounts, Instagram and TikTok, I'm trying to do more short form content over there too. And yeah, thank you guys again for watching. Happy Halloween, happy Summerween. Hope you all are doing well out there. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.